Just thought I'd give some updates on my canaries. Thought I'd show you some videos. I have three pairs of red mosaic. This pair is a red mosaic lipochrome. Down here we have a red mosaic opal, possible agate. See the hen, she's up in the nest, she's sitting on eggs. The phone can focus here. And then I have another pair down here of red mosaic opals. The cool thing about red mosaics is you can tell the genders between males and females. So if you take example down here, if you look at the male down eating, see the black markings on his back compared to the female, his is a lot darker. And so it's a lot easier to tell males from female. Also, the males tend to have a lot more red on their face patches and their wing patches and their breasts. She's building a nest here, getting ready to lay some eggs. Same here for the lipochromes. If you look, the male, they don't have any markings on their back, but his face patch as well as his shoulder patches and his breast has a lot more red. And you look up at the female who's sitting in her nest, there's not quite as much red on her face and the rest of her body. And so from what I've read, that's what they say with this type of canary. It's one of the only types of canaries that you can tell genders by the color. Most canaries are not sexually dimorphic. I'm excited to breed these ones, see what types of babies I can get. I'm not 100% sure as far as show quality goes for these. I'm still trying to read up on them and understand what they're looking for show types of birds. I know these birds came from a breeder up in Washington who tries and has bred champion lines and has great canaries, so they have great genetics, and hopefully we can get some great babies here from them. These two are sitting on eggs. They're about 5 days in, so here in a couple days we'll be able to candle the eggs and see if they're fertile. She's sitting on 4, she's sitting on 5. I currently have them on timers, so before I put them in the breeding cages, they were out in flights, so they were just with natural light. Right now I have them at 11.5 hours, and I'll probably extend that to 12.5 hours within the next 2 weeks, just adding a half hour each week. While these guys were in their flights, the males have been singing for about 2 months now, and just this last month the females have started to get broody and start building nests and start pecking at each other. So that's when I decided to throw them up into their cages and let them build their nests first, and then I introduced the males after, and was able to, I haven't had any issues with them. The males have been really nice, the females have been ready to breed, so there hasn't been any fighting at all. It was almost instant when I introduced the males. They went right up into the nest and started feeding each other, and hoping that we can get a lot of chicks this year and have some great success.